Roblox is a game. Nothing on this site is real. Every single item is just lines of code being displayed on your computer. So then why does this in-game hat cost $2,000? I'm not kidding. This hat called Tixvalk is selling for $2,000 US right now. And what if I told you it's not even the most expensive one? What makes these hats so valuable? How expensive can they get? And could you have one and not even realize it? Like, how valuable are your Roblox items? I mean, some of the ones on Roblox are as expensive as cars, and I am not even lying. Look at this site. This is a site that I will not name for reasons I'll describe later, where people are actively selling and buying Roblox hats. These are real prices. This is the most expensive one right now, which is $6,000. But this is only the most expensive one being sold right now. At this moment, there have been more expensive ones sold in the past, much more expensive ones. So that begs the question, which one is the most expensive item? Which Roblox item could you sell for the most real life actual money? Not fake little Robux dollars, but cold hard cash. I think it's the Dominus Imperius, 13 million average price. If this thing were to sell for real life money, it would sell for $33,000. This would sell for $33,000. That is insane that any of these items would sell for that much. I mean, look at these. This one's selling for $600 and it's a face saying yum. That's it. These ones are selling for $1,000 and there's UGC impersonating them everywhere. But that also begs the question, do you have any possibly expensive items just laying around in your inventory? Let's look at some of the most common Roblox items you can find and see how much they'd be worth. Like, for example, a classic one, the bacon hair, which is free, so it would be worth $0. Literally everyone gets it with their account. Like, I could probably search up a noob in the players and one of them will be wearing it. And there we go, there's one, found them. So yeah, literally everyone has that one. But let's go to one of these noob accounts and see a random item that they own and then calculate exactly how much money it would be worth. Because this would be a type of item that you own. These items are common. You may have it, you may not. Like, for example, the cheapest limited possible Talahegzi zombie slayer. Oh, what a fall from grace. You used to sell for 1,000 Robux and now you only sell for 70. Rest in peace, Talahegzi. But anyways, this guy would sell for, drumroll please, 17.5 cents. So like, if you could weld a penny in half, then you can buy it exactly 17.5 cents for this. An actual Roblox limited hat you could trade up, only 17 cents. You could find that in your couch cushion. These ones aren't 17 cents. I wish these ones were 17 cents. But let's try a more medium tier limited that more people have. One of the most common limiteds ever is the Shaggy. About 900 Robux. It looks kind of goofy, but we'll forgive it for that. And this is so popular. 200,000 people have favorited it. If you have Roblox accessories, the chance you have this hat is pretty high. So maybe you have a hidden gem in your inventory. How much would this cost? Dang! $2.11 for this whole thing. If you own this hat, you could sell this for $2 whole. Good for you. You can get like half a chocolate bar with that. You could get 1 gallon of gas if you were buying it 5 years ago. But what's the difference between this limited that costs a chocolate bar and one of these ones that costs so much more? Like, personally, I think these are super ugly. I wouldn't wear these to the house of my worst enemy. But here they are, $1,000 US. But what makes those sell for so much more than the Shaggy? I mean, this hat's pretty awesome, right? Well, a couple of variables. The main thing used to gauge how much an item would sell for on sites like these is their limited value. Their average price. Look at that. This Shaggy sells for 800 average price versus these ugly ass wings that sell for 740,000 average price. So you can start to see where the discrepancy comes in and why this would cost a bit more than your head after you haven't cut your hair for a couple months. But what makes a limited have a big limited value like that? Why should this beautiful hat and the Shaggy have less limited value than this thing? Well, that would be its rarity. The Shaggy has been seen by like, well, 200,000 people. It's sold so many times. Like a trillion bazillion Shaggies are out in the market, so it's not going to be too valuable. Versus these things that have so little of them in existence, this one's being advertised as number 34, whereas the Shaggy would have like probably thousands and thousands. This one I'm guessing has like 100, maybe less. Oh, but rarity isn't the only thing that determines value. Let's talk about age. Older hats tend to be more valuable. The Shaggy isn't very old. Let's find one that is. But first, or subscribe. I like to ask at the middle of the video because by now you know if you want to subscribe or not. It's your choice. And I don't like begging for long, so let's get back to the video. Look at Shedletsky. This is one of the founders of Roblox. He has some of the oldest items ever, like the epic face, which isn't even a limited, but despite it not being a limited and not having actual like Robux value, it is old and it is rare. So it sells for a lot of money, which I'm sure I could find on this site, but it would take a while and I don't wanna. Almost no one has this, so it would be difficult. Another old limited, the Golden Crown, is extremely common, but it sells for a bit more than the Shaggy because of its age. By the way, real price for this boy would be about $5, so you could buy this bad boy for $5, or you could buy a fridge magnet. I mean, come on, you're missing out. And back to the epic face for a second. Yeah, this old guy, you see him? Look at him. Look at that cocky expression. Ugh. A lot of an item's value is based off whether you can get it or you can't. This item you cannot get. So that makes it super, super valuable, but also a little less valuable because you can't get it. Yeah, think about trying to buy this face. You can't. The person can't give it to you. You can't buy it with Robux. So you just have to buy an account that has it. And at that point, it's not even your own account. It's not worth it. So this whole selling limiteds thing sounds pretty great, right? Well, it's not. It's actually very bad. And let me explain why. Sites like this are against the rules. Remember how I said at the beginning of the video that I would not be telling you the name of this site? That's because it's breaking the TOS and they're not ashamed of that. They know what they're doing. But it earns them a lot of money, so they're gonna keep doing it. Hey, get the bag, I guess. Oh, also this site has Robux gambling. You can literally gamble Robux. But to do so, you have to agree to give them all of your Roblox account information. So it's like a win-win. You could possibly get very easily hacked, and you could gamble and lose all of your Robux. Two birds with one stone. This would be great for speedrunning death. So yeah, it's against the rules, but another reason is that it is unsafe. The chances that you actually get an item you buy from these sites is you might get it, you might not. There are known scammers on these sites, but that's not the biggest concern. The biggest concern is poisoned limiteds. Limiteds that have been marked as being sold and traded and stuff that if your account holds onto, you're getting banned. Just like that, just like the snap of my finger. Like all these little ice Valkyries down here, I'm sure if you bought like 3 of those, you would get banned because they're poisoned. Check out the Wikipedia page. A poisoned Roblox item is one that has been obtained through illicit means. Owning a poisoned item has a small possibility of warranting a ban to the owner. So even if you did not help get the item, you're still gonna get banned for owning it. So these stupid ass wings, you'll get banned for. Maybe, maybe not. I mean, it's like a chance. So things are looking pretty good for the site, right? You could lose all of your account information and access, get an item that bans you instantly, waste thousands of dollars for no reason, money you could have spent buying a car, granted, not the prettiest car, but still a car, to like drive around in, or you could buy a hat to put on your virtual head, not your real head, So all of that value you have in your inventory, all of those Shaggies you own that I've discussed the value of, you should not sell, you should not do that. Keep this little guy, look at him snugly hugging my head. Why would you ever want to sell him? Oh, and also, I feel like I should mention the price of limiteds goes up over time. So even if you don't own a super expensive item now, once that item becomes maybe unobtainable from an event in like 20 years, it will be very expensive. Maybe one day you'll be able to sell your items on sites like these and then get instantly banned because it's a bad idea. But alas, there is a savior in the limited market. What if I told you there was an agent sent into the Roblox catalog to devalue literally every limited ever? That's right, UGC. Like this one that I made, the monkey mask. This is assassinating the value of limiteds. And let me explain why. The chances of you finding a knockoff limited are almost guaranteed. Like, check these out, domino headphones. It looks suspiciously like another item on Roblox that I will not say. Ah, a limited black crown that looks like another item that I will not say. All right, this one's just the domino crown with Christmas trees. But as you can see, Roblox UGC impersonating popular Roblox limiteds has genuinely assassinated their value. People can just buy them for like 20 Robux now. They don't need to go on this old site. They don't need to get their Kix Valk for $1 billion anymore. They can just get their Christmas tree crown for 150 Robux. Literally less than the Shaggy. So in my eyes, good deal. By the way, domino crown is 5 million Robux. I think that's the most expensive one we've seen. Oh, only 14,000. I think that's less than the Dominus we looked at. Yeah, it is. But anyways, final verdict. Should you sell your Roblox items? No, you shouldn't. And you also shouldn't buy them. It's a waste of money. It could put your accounts in danger. And honestly, I think it's good to just appreciate what you have. Like the Brazil cap. Let's go, Brazil número 9!